Y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing these animal print duck nails. This is the inspo picture that I got off of Instagram, and let's go ahead and get straight into it. So I'm going to do a little hack, y'all. I'm going to use these universal stiletto nail tips by Not Polish, and I flip the nail tip upside down, and then that gives me the duck shape, and it gives me like a nice, that crescent moon at the bottom. And it's a really good hack because you don't have to do too much shaping or filing or panicking when doing the duck. So this is basically what I do to get the duck shape. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the nail tips, and I do it a couple times so that you guys can see exactly how I do it, and then I can go in with my e-file and really like straighten the sides or whatever. But so this is how I do it, y'all. I just flip it, kind of measure it to the length that I want it to be. Make sure like it's close enough to the side walls where it's not gonna make my nails look weird. And then I go in with a little wax stick just to draw a line, that way I know exactly where to cut. After that, y'all, I've been using brush on nail glue and I really like it, but yeah, after that I just place it onto the nail, and then boom, real cute, real simple. So after I do this, I make sure like they're sturdy and onto the nail, because it's not the shape of how the nail tip is when you apply a regular one. So I go in and I just make it flush. And y'all, this little mini, what is this called? Sanding band. I absolutely love it. Like, it just makes my life so much easier. I'm never going back to the regular sanding bands, and I have hundreds of them. So, oh my God. But I'm gonna buy more of these. I only have 50. I got it from Shein, but y'all should definitely get it. So I'm going on the side and kind of just straightening the nail, straightening the sides, getting the shape that I want it to be. And I didn't have to touch the bottom of the nails at all because I really wanted that, crescent moon duck shape with that nice curve. So as y'all can see, I'm just going in on the side wall, just kind of cleaning that up, taking off any of the nail tip that I don't want there. And you see that like it's getting crispy and nice. So it's really, really simple to do, and you don't want to overdo it. So I went ahead and swatched a bunch of colors because I showed you guys like the nail inspo that I wanted to do. So I was like, let's see. All right, so for the white nail, I went ahead and went in with this sugar and cream acrylic powder, and the name of it is icing. And this is pretty much how it looks. I go in with the white first because I don't want the other acrylic powders to dye it or change the color. So I went in with this one. And y'all, when you're doing the duck nails, your bead doesn't just flow down because it's so wide at the bottom. So you kind of have to pat it onto the sides to really, spread it out, but make sure it doesn't overflow and go and mess up the shape. So you just go in with small pads. And lately, y'all, I've been putting like a couple of drops, like 3, 4 drops of acetone in my monomer. And it's been doing wonders for me, y'all. My beads are more manageable. I can say they're not as watery. So now I'm gonna go in with iGel Beauty Mellow Yellow. And I always tell y'all, sorry, do not sleep on iGel Beauty. Like, people always say they don't like it. Me, for the price point, y'all, I racked up on a bunch of them when I first started doing nails because I just needed a large influx of color for an affordable price. So I would never downplay iGel because not everybody can afford, like, the Valentino, the not polished, like the super expensive ones. So if you find something more cost effective, you just have to find a way to make it work for you. So yeah, drop a little couple drops of acetone in your monomer, girl, and you'll be fine. You'll be able to do the nails. So y'all, this is where I kind of messed up. When I looked at my nail inspo picture, I didn't notice that there was nude at the top, so like it was ombre. I thought it was gonna be a full color nail. So I did not do it like ombre. So basically, this is not polished night crawlers. But anyway, y'all. So I didn't do it like a ombre nail. And crazy enough, y'all, thinking about it off topic, but you can kind of see the difference in the acrylic powders, being that I'm using multiple different brands. Y'all see not polished, like not giving me no issues, just nicely going on there, going and flowing. Not polished is my favorite acrylic powder brand, y'all. Like, I love them. Anyway, back to iGel Beauty. This is the color Sweet Talk. So you want to go in and apply it, and as you guys can see, I didn't make the top as harsh, but it was too late. But it's okay, the nails came out nice as always. So when you are looking at an inspo pic, make sure you look at every element of the nail before starting, because I thought they were just going to be full acrylic colored nails. I did not know that it was going to be ombre in, but I made it do what it do, you know. So yeah, y'all, now I'm going in and I'm just getting the excess acrylic off of the sides, and I'm going to pat the sides just to keep my shape, and we're going to go ahead and move on. So as you guys can see, I started off thick with the first two nails, and when I realized, I was like, girl, you have to ombre some type of nude up there. But nonetheless, once I noticed, I fixed it, and it is what it is. You're going to make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. So yeah. So y'all, this is where I was kind of like, OMG, should I take these nails off and restart? No, let's just find a fix. So I went in with a really thin layer of each color, and I tried to kind of blend the top or make it really thin so that there wasn't a huge line of demarcation and the ombre could be flush. But it worked on a couple of nails, but not that yellow and the pink, because they were, you know, the color is very pigmented and you're supposed to, like, you know, blend it up so that it's flat. But as you guys can see, this yellow nail was so thick, girl. I was like, OMG, like, what am I gonna do? But I just kept going in with little small beads of this Speed Bubblegum by Young Nails. I went in with really small beads and just kept trying to blend it down. And around the ombre, you're gonna put a big gem. So I was like, you know what, the gem is gonna cover it up. The nail gem is gonna do what it needs to do, so don't stress about it, just keep going. So if you ever mess up, y'all, look for a fix, because if you're doing a client, if you think you're gonna restart their nails, they're gonna start having an attitude and huffing and puffing. So you have to be quick on your feet and not panic. So that's just the mindset that I had doing these. And I was like, man, I don't care what's going on with these nails. They're gonna come out cute, period. So let's continue. So yeah, y'all, I'm just going in with really, really small beads because I don't have space for the ombre. So yeah, tiny, tiny beads, working it down, trying to blend it as much as possible. And it ended up working out. All right, so now I'm going in with Mia Secret Clear to encapsulate, and this bead was a little bit dry, honey, so it just wasn't flowing down, but it is what it is. We're gonna pat the sides and keep the shape. As long as we got that shape, we can drill and file whatever. We just don't want to make our nails bulky. We want to make sure that it's flat and make sure we pat the sides. Like, you want to make sure you do this, because if you don't, you're gonna be drilling and filing and going crazy. So I'm just making sure I'm not getting anything on the edges or overflowing the nail. All right, so now y'all, I'm wiping off the nail, and you see that yellow? Oh my gosh, a hot mess. But no worries, okay? We're gonna get it together. So the yellow and the pink just tried me. But anyways, I'm gonna put on base coat to all of the nails because we're gonna start drawing. And y'all, this is my first time drawing animal print. I always tell my clients, my friends and family, like, I do not draw. Don't come over here thinking you're gonna get nail art from me, because I'm not that girl. I'm an encapsulation girl. But I'm going in with the not polished matted, and as you guys can see, period. So I got these little paint gels from AliExpress years ago, and this is my first time using it. So, y'all, I was so nervous doing this because I'm like, this is probably going to be a mess. Let me just breathe, take my time. I went on YouTube to like look up animal print because I really wanted to execute the inspo. So I was like, let me go in with really light strokes. And this brush, I got a whole set of these brushes from Shein. Y'all, this brush made me feel like Picasso. I was like, period, we getting the strokes in. And at first, it was looking kind of janky and weird. Like, as you can see, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, just breathe. Look at some lions and tigers and bears, like see the stripes and see what you gonna do. So that's just what I did. In my opinion, this one was the worst nail. The rest of them came out fire, but I love the color mix like between the blue and the yellow. So I'm just going in, and at first I go in with a little bit of paint on the brush. After I get like the squiggly line that I want, I go in and kind of fill it in to, make it more pigmented. And going on top of the nail with matte is definitely like a nail art hack. It really causes you to be able to see everything. It's not runny, it's not too glossy to where you feel like it's gonna probably come off in a couple of days. So I definitely recommend doing matte top coat when you're drawing. But as y'all can see, I'm just going in with little tiny strokes, working the shape of the nail, trying to get it to look like some stripes. And I just was going little by little. All right, y'all. So this is how it turned out. And I was like, is this tiger stripes or is this the stretch marks on my stomach? Like, what was that? So I'm like, no, I need to make it look real fierce, real tiger zebra is. So I was like, we're gonna try this again. So I decided to start from another side, and I got another picture of like a tiger stripe type of animal print, and then I was going in, and y'all, this one turned out much better. So your first nail probably won't be that good, but the more you do it, you're gonna get it, like you're gonna get the grasp of it, and then it's gonna all come together. So I'm going in with really light strokes, y'all, and then I go on top of the light strokes to kind of get that pigmentation darker, and I move the nail around to try to gauge like how it looks, and it was coming together. This one was really nice. By the time I got to the third and fourth nail, I was like a pro at it. I'm like, period. I'm a nail art girly now. Cause one thing about me, I'm gonna encapsulate something and I'm gonna use a nail sticker. But I have to learn to draw. So my next nail goal is doing more nail art and also trying to do the 3D flowers. So that's like my next kind of challenge to myself to get that down packed in like the next 3 or 4 months. So y'all are gonna see, some more of that. But I'm just going in, y'all, doing my thing and just trying. And as y'all can see, it's coming together like little by little. If you like squint and then turn your head to the side and squint, you can kind of see the animal print, Anyway, but I'm just going in, y'all, moving the nail around and like, okay, now we gotta add this and add that, and move this to the side. And it was fun. And then as you guys can see, y'all, I wiped some stuff off, and the matte really helps with it. When you want to wipe it, it makes it so much easier. It's not streaky, it doesn't look crazy, it doesn't leave like that streak of color. So I highly suggest that y'all do matte top coat when you're drawing. But yeah, I'll be back when I'm on to the next nail, because the next nail is my favorite one. And then no, I don't know. The next two nails are my favorite, I think. I just love those patterns. But this one came out fire too. And as you guys can see now, I'm darkening it up. I'm just going over the strokes that I made to make it more pigmented. And you guys can really see like the stripes pop. But it was giving. Y'all see it coming through? Like y'all see it coming together slowly but surely? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, y'all. So this next nail was my favorite one. And it was mainly because like the print was very simple to do. I was not stuck on a nail for 10 minutes doing squiggles and scared. It was just like a diagonal V shape kind of print, and it was just so easy to do. This one was so simple. So y'all, if you're kind of scared to do some type of animal print, do this one. This one is the one. That's that girl. I'm gonna be doing this one probably until the end of time. I don't know if I'm gonna do the other two because I was stuck on those nails for like 10 minutes and panicking, but they came out cute though, but nonetheless. So on this one, I'm kind of doing that downward shape, and I kind of did it a little bit too thick for my liking. So I kind of wiped off like that little bottom part right there just to make it a little bit slimmer. And then I ended up wiping off the other side. But it was cool because I literally just went in and filled that in really fast, and it was fixed. It was fixed. And I was like, that kind of texture or ruggedness is going to work out for the print because the stripes aren't perfect and they have like a wideness and a skinniness to them. So it worked out. So now I'm just going in, y'all, doing the squiggly lines and making it point downward. And it was coming through. I'm like, hey, I'm literally a nail art girl. But yeah, so I'm just going in, swirling it, making some sides thick and then the other side slim. And now my favorite part, connecting it. And this is what really sets the tone and makes it look like an animal stripe, like tiger stripe. I love this nail, y'all. It came out so cute to me and it was so simple to do. Okay, so the final nail, y'all, between this one and the last one, I don't know which design is my favorite, but for sure, when somebody asks me for any type of zebra stripe, tiger stripe, I'm gonna go with these two. And I made sure I kind of tried to do different shapes and different stripes for you guys so that you guys can kind of pick which ones will work best for you. But if you want something that's simple, I would suggest the last finger and this finger. This was also really cute and really simple. You just go straight across, wiggly squiggly line. Don't do too much on the ends of the tiger stripe, and you're gonna be good to go. Like right here, I kind of squiggled too much, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of fill it in a little bit. And 1, 2, 3, really simple, less than 3 minutes on the nail. The other ones took me like 10 minutes, so I would suggest y'all do these two, and they are popping. Like they look so cute. All right, so now I'm going in and making sure that the color is really showing. So I'm going in with just an extra layer on top of them, filling in any nail that doesn't look pigmented enough or thick enough to my liking. And then we're gonna go ahead and cure the nail. And this is the final look of this nail. Super duper cute, and I love the color combo. All right, y'all. So these are all of the nails together. Tell me which one is y'all's favorite. So let me tell you why, which ones are my favorite and why. So I like the blue and purple. I love the yellow and pink. The yellow and blue one, it just reminds me of stretch marks. I don't know. It's not giving animal print. I just don't understand it. But I love the black and white one too. I think it looks nice. But yeah, I think maybe because that one was my first nail, I think that's why it came out like that. But I'm using Betty Cora rhinestone glue, and they sent me this for PR, so shout out to them, y'all. I really like their products, and the next video I upload, I'm going to be using all of their products, so y'all stay tuned because that video, when I tell you, those nails are so nice. But anyway, y'all, I got these heart gems to match the inspo picture, and I'm gonna go ahead and place them, and these are what really set the tone for the nails. Like, they just make them pop. So I'm just applying them one by one and kind of, trying to place them. But as you guys know, because my nails are facing down, they're kind of going to start drooping down, and I started panicking a little bit. So now that we got those cured, I'm going to go ahead and top coat the nails to the final cure and show you guys the final look. But be sure y'all like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know, like, did I execute? Did I do a good job? And be honest. I'm going to show you guys my inspo pic again so that you guys can see, and the final results. I think I killed it. I think I did really, really good. So I don't want to hype myself up. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think of it. But I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Love y'all. Stay positive. And girl, go to the gym. Go work out, okay? Don't be sitting at home depressed, right? So this is the final look of the nails. But be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. I'll be trying to reply. I reply to mostly everybody since I've been back, for sure, for sure. But I love y'all. Until next time, bye.